Alright, I'm taking a little trip down to Central America, and I thought I'd show how I pack my boards so they don't get damaged. Usually when I bring a board, the part that gets damaged is the tip. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, this has been repaired once right here from the airlines tossing this thing around. And I think the tail, not in this one, I got a pintail for this trip, and this tail is okay, but usually that's my biggest problem area. It's not so much the rails. The bag does a pretty good job of protecting the rails, and the decks are always pretty okay. You know, I mean, you pretty much have to get through the thickness of this bag, you'd have to pretty much drop a dresser on there, I think, to really put a dent in the deck, but the nose is what gets crushed. So anyways, I had already made these pre-cut. They're kind of like pieces of styrofoam, but they've got a little more, they're a little softer, they got some cushion to it, and I sliced a hole in them, and it just fits right on there like that. And I got one for the tail. And some people use squash tails and stuff, so you'd have to get a bigger cutout, but for the pintails, you can just jam it right on in there. And there we go. And I'm going to put two boards in this bag, so I have one already up there. There's my other board, and the tail's already put on there. And what I usually do for the rails is, like I said, some people use noodles, and they slice the noodles in half, and they can stick it down the rail of the board. But like I said, I never really had problems with the rails. So what I do is I just I'm taking 2 towels. I'm only going down there for 5 days, so 2 towels do it. I'm going to put the towels in the side of the board bag right here to protect the rails. And I'll pack it up here, and I'll show you what you got. Alright, I got the boards packed. I've got on each rail, I've got the towels going down the side. And that should, any luggage guy shouldn't be able to damage this too much. And I got the styrofoam in place, and I mean, you hit it as hard as you want. I mean, you're not getting through that. It's great because it has a little cushion, so it has a little bounce to it if they drop it. Then we'll, you know, I still got room. I mean, I'm still going to have room between the tails to put like sunscreen and stuff that you can't bring on an airplane. But I'll zip it up, and I'll show you how these things can be thrown around a bit. Alright, got it all zipped up, all the way down. Scoot, Emma. And you can see, if I can grab a hold of it with one hand here, you can kind of, I mean, you can throw it around a bit. It's not gonna, I mean, it's got the cushion in there. It's not, something's gonna happen. I mean, we can slam it down. I mean, and it's fine. The rails and the tail and the nose, they're fine. The only hardest pressure on here is the top board. You can kind of feel the nose in the top board, so the weakest point would be that nose, but really the pressure is the cushion, so it's got that extra cushion to give. So it should work out pretty good. And that should do it.